Happy New Year, second year, and welcome back to online learning. Now, as you know, lessons are going to be a little different for the next few weeks. So when you're timetabled for science, I'll post a video lesson that looks a little bit like this for you to watch and to take notes from, and I'll also be asking you to hand me in some work at the end of each lesson, but we'll discuss that a bit more at the end of this video. Okay, so don't worry about that for now. Now, as you can see on this slide, we have some symbols that are going to appear through this set of video lessons, and it is important that you know what these mean and what you have to do when you see these. Okay, the first one is our megaphone symbol. Okay, so if the first slide of your video lesson has a megaphone symbol appearing, that means that I'm going to be speaking to you during the lesson. Okay, so there'll be an audio recording of me chatting away, teaching you your lesson. Make sure you've got headphones or you've got speakers, some way to listen to it, and that you're not disturbing anybody else in the house when you're doing so. Okay. The second symbol is our play pause symbol. When you see that symbol, it means that I've set a task for you to do, and what I want you to do is stop the video on that slide, go away and complete the task in your jotter, and then come back to the video once you've done it. And our last little symbol here is our writing symbol. So whenever you see that, you have to copy out the sentence or maybe the entire slide exactly as it is into your jotter. The next topic that we are moving on to is a biology topic called healthy organs. So what I would like you to do is to open up your jotters, put today's date in the margin and take the title of healthy organs. To start the lesson off today, we are going to recap everything that we know about the human body so far. Now you'll notice on this slide that you have a little pencil icon. So this first sentence here, you have to copy down into your jotter. Now remember, you can pause the video at any point if it's going too fast for you to keep up. Just pause it, copy down your note, and then press play when you're ready to start again. Okay, so we know that the human body is made up of lots of different organ systems, okay, and those work together to make sure that our bodies function efficiently and that we're kept healthy. Now, each of those organ systems is made up of groups of organs that work together, and in turn, each of those organs is made up of groups of tissues that work together, okay, and we know that tissues are made up of really similar cells. And remember, cells are the basic units of life. Now, back in first year, when we did the cells topic, we looked at the organisation of the body, and we looked at the smallest thing we were interested in, right up to the largest, okay? So remember, we had cells, so things like, we looked at animal and plant cells, and then we looked at different specialised cells, we called them, so cells that made up muscles or your nerves, epithelials, okay, and then when all those specialised cells come together, so when we get lots of muscle cells grouping together, they then form muscle tissue. Our tissues then all collectively group together to form us an organ, and when we have a couple of organs starting to pair together, that forms an organ system. So here we have the kidneys, and we have the bladder, and that forms our urinary system. And then when we add up all our different systems together, we form the organism, okay, which in this case is a wee monkey. On this slide, we have a large pencil icon in the corner, and what that means is that you have to copy every single thing on this slide into your jotter, okay? So here, we're just taking a note on what we learned in the previous slide. So smallest, we have cells. Cells form together to give us tissues. Tissues form together to give us organs. Organs form together to give us organ systems. Okay, and in the table here, we're just describing each of those structures and the job or the function that they do. So cells are the basic structures which support life. So they're our basic unit of life. Okay, and then we have tissues. Tissues are groups of specialised or similar cells, and they all do the same job. We've got an organ. We know that our organs are made up of tissues. So you've got like your heart, which is made up of lots of muscle tissue. And then you have an organ system, and that's made up of groups of organs which work together to carry out a job. On this slide we have your first task. You'll notice our play pause button up in the corner. Now what I want you to do is just hold on a little minute, listen to me explain the task to you first, and then once you've been given your instructions you can pause the video and get on with the task in your jotter. Now for task 1, I would like you to name each of the body systems below in your jotter. Now I do not expect you to print these out and stick them into your jotter. You can if you want to. Otherwise what I would just do is, working from left to right, I would just number them 1, 2 and so on and so forth. Okay, now if you're thinking, oh, I'm a little bit stuck on this, I can't quite remember all the names of the systems, remember you can use BBC Bite Size to help you, and also have a look at which organs are involved in each of the pictures, and think back to last year and which systems those organs are involved in. Okay, so now's the time to pause the video and complete this exercise in your jotter. That is the interactive part of today's science lesson over. So now we're going to talk about the work that I would like you to submit to me today. Okay, I mentioned at the beginning of the video and I'm just going to explain what I want you to do now. So there's 2 tasks you have to do today. The first one is complete all the work in the video. Okay, so that includes taking notes every time you see the pencil icon, and completing the numbered tasks anytime you see the play pause icon into your jotter. Okay, the second task that I would like you to do is to make sure that before the lesson is over, go on, make sure you've uploaded, take a photo of the work that you've done, okay, in your jotter, and upload it via the assignment tabs into the lesson 1 jotter work assignment. Okay, now if you've forgotten how to take a picture and upload it onto Teams, then there is a video on how to do this in the file section of our class team. If you can't work out the video, or you can't find it, or you're still struggling with it, make sure to tag me in the question and answer channel and I'll get back to you as soon as possible and I'll help you with uploading it. That's our lesson finished for today, second year. If you have any problems at all, just message me in the question and answer channel on the team and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a good day.